Hey, you guys, it's your Gay Sports Fanatic here. We are at the midpoint of college football 2025. And today I'm going to lay out for you the teams that I think are the biggest busts so far of the year. In fact, I think they're the busts of the year, period. So let's just get right to it. Bust number one, by the way, it was really close between one and two here, really tight. I'm going to go with LSU at number one. Okay, this team spent a load on the transfer portal. Everything was supposed to be in place for a championship run, and here they sit at 5-2. Uh, Nussmeyer, the offense has been a disappointment compared to what was expected. They better get it together and fast. And I'm talking about winning out. LSU better win out, which is highly unlikely when you look at their schedule. Or Brian Kelly he's gone. He joins the list of coaches that have been canned. I do think they'll let him stay till the end of the year. But hey, if he wins out, I'll change my tune. But right now, LSU, based on the talent they have, number one, right behind them. Put them at 1A. Let's go, obviously, Clemson. I mean, come on, what an absolute disaster this year. They just totally stink all the way around. They're awful. Now I will say there's people that are really criticizing Dabo Sweeney. I think it's unfair. Look, the guy has look at his track record at Clemson. Give him a break here. So he's having a really off year here, but God, look at what he's done to this program. So I'd say to Clemson fans out there, lay off this guy. God, you're having a bad year, but look, again, give him a break. He's earned some capital here. Uh, Next on my list, right, this is 1B. So I've got LSU, and then I've got Clemson, and here's the third. I almost made them number one. Penn State. I mean, okay, every year Penn State is supposed to break through basically by beating Ohio State and to break through into the compete for the national title. They never do it since they've joined the Big Ten. They just don't do it. A lot of people thought this was their year to do it, although they go to Ohio State still to come. It doesn't matter who they go to anymore. This team stinks. Penn State, they're 500 now. They're terrible. Had bad losses. They lost to UCLA and they got drilled, by the way. Obviously, James Franklin is out. Penn State, I don't know. Maybe I should have put them. You guys vote or tell me what you think. Maybe Penn State should have been the biggest dud of the year. I don't know. I'm rethinking this as we're talking here. Next up for me is Auburn. This offense was going to be loaded. It was going to lead them to compete in the SEC. They had supposedly everybody in place, and Auburn is just totally mediocre. In fact, they rank in the bottom quarter of the SEC. Auburn, my number 4 team, biggest bust of the year. Next up is a team. Look, I was high on these guys this year based on all the returning starters, what they did last year. I like their style of play. And that team, that is Illinois. And unless they win out here, I'm really kind of disappointed on where they're at right now. I just thought I know they've had a couple tough losses here, but still I was expecting like huge things out of Illinois. Maybe they can still do it, but as I stand here today, call me disappointed. And then last, this is a perennial disappointment. I mean, you could pick any year of the last 27 years, and this team would probably show up on your disappointments, okay? Because every year they're hyped. Every year it's like a return to the glory days of the 70s and 80s and 90s. Never happens. And that's of course Nebraska. I I guess I bought in a little bit to the hype this year. I thought they'd really come out of the cellar that they've been in forever and really maybe finally make an actual run in the Big Ten. Nah, they're disappointing to me. Again, a middling Big Ten team. I don't have a lot of hope for them. To make the playoff or anything like that. I just don't see how it happens. So, those are my 6 teams, you guys, that I think are really stinking the place up as we're at mid-season. And I see little hope. Like I said, I mean, they think a couple of these teams can pull out miracles like LSU, but I'm not buying it. So, you guys, let me know what you think. Be sure to comment, subscribe, like, and I want to thank you for watching. It's your Gay Sports Fanatic. Thank you.